You are watching Channel S.
Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to another fantastic episode of your favorite show, my favorite show, and our favorite show, Rainbow Kidz. So if you're loving this show, you just started now, give us a big wave back, and inshallah we hope you're going to enjoy this episode of Rainbow Kidz. And every show we always start with the most beautiful thing on earth that anyone has ever heard. That is the revelation given to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That is the Quran. So we're going to listen to some Quran and then we're going to start the show. You ready for this? Zubair, are you going to recite some Quran for us?
Yes.
Which surah are you going to recite from?
Surah Al-Qadr.
Surah Al-Qadr. Let's listen to your recitation.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر ليلة القدر خير من 1000 شهر تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر.
MashaAllah, that was very, very beautiful. I think that's one of the most beautiful recitations that we've had so far on Rainbow Kidz. So MashaAllah, I really enjoyed that recitation, and hopefully we're going to listen to a bit more of that recitation later on. But let's find out where Zubair is from, which school he's from. Here we've got a documentary all about his school. Well, hopefully we're meant to have the documentary. We got it now.
ورتل القرآن اصبح بصوتك اسمع الأكوان يقفزنا على السعير وقع واحد عماقنا الإيمان.
What we're going to do is we're going to be going through our lectures and songs.
They learn by having fun, and they don't have a lack of anything, whether it's learning or playing, both indoors and out. And during their play, all types of learning opportunities are available to them. And this wonderful approach to learning has been provided by the Islamic Shakhsiya Foundation, based in Seven Sisters, North London. The Islamic Shakhsiya Foundation have been providing quality primary education and developing the Islamic personality of children for the last 12 years in London as well as Slough.
The Islamic Shakhsiya Foundation has been running for a total of 12 years. We were homeschooling parents to start off with. We were graduates from England, and we decided to set up a primary school to raise our children's self-esteem and to instill in them a positive Muslim identity. We now have 2 establishments, one in London and one in Slough. We have very well qualified staff who are dedicated to the job, who actually inspire the children and show them how it is to become positive individuals that will input into today's modern society.
At the Islamic Shakhsiya Foundation, children learn both through traditional methods as well as new, creative, innovative ways.
Muslims always should be hard-working. Yes? Laziness is not of a Muslim character. Honesty is what a Muslim should be.
The school is run by a group of qualified, dedicated staff who teach the Quran, Sunnah and national curriculum subjects to produce Preserving Islamic Personalities for the 21st Century Britain. The school holds art expeditions and has school-wide science competitions to further stimulate the young Islamic mind.
Right now we will be having an exhibition for Islamic inventions. We're inviting all the local schools in Haringey to come along and to show our Islamic heritage, but also to give them an idea that Muslim schools are proactive, they are doing something positive for the community, and that we are part of the community.
We do Islamic studies and it teaches about the seerah of the Prophet ﷺ. The teachers teach you in a way that you feel like very excited, and like when the lesson finishes, you're like, oh, why did the lesson finish? And it's like you wish that you could carry on, especially the environment of the class. It's nice, we do a lot of fun things.
My teacher teaches me the Islamic way of life and how to become a good Muslim.
ما هذا الحرف؟ وما هذه؟ هيا نقرأ هذه الحروف.
So if you would like your child to have a developed Islamic personality, seeking knowledge from the cradle to the grave, then visit the Islamic Shakhsiya Foundation at www.isfnet.org.uk.
MashaAllah, and I think that was a very, very nice documentary. I think we all kind of got a feeling of what Islamic Shakhsiya Foundation is all about. And if you want to find out more about the school, then by all means visit their website, and even if you want, arrange a visit to the school and find out what the school is all about. Well, we had recitation, mashallah. Now we know a bit about Islamic Shakhsiya Foundation. Let's introduce our guests for this show and let's roll with it. So Zubair, mashallah, how old are you, Zubair?
I'm 11.
And you go to Islamic Shakhsiya Foundation?
Yes.
MashaAllah. Who taught you how to recite Quran? Because very nice tajweed there.
My Quran teachers.
Is that from school or is that from home or from masjid?
From home.
MashaAllah, very good. Who's your favorite reciter? Do you have one favorite reciter?
Yeah.
Who's your one favorite reciter?
Al-Afasi.
Al-Afasi, Mishari Rashid Al-Afasi. MashaAllah. And?
Khalil al-Husari.
Khalil al-Husari. MashaAllah, everyone likes Khalil al-Husari. Even my dad likes Khalil al-Husari. Very good, MashaAllah. What's your favorite subject in school, Zubair?
I like English.
Yeah, okay. And what subject don't you like too much? Your least favorite subject?
I don't have any. I really do like all.
You like all of them, MashaAllah. So why do you like English the most of everything else?
Because in English we do many different stuff.
Yeah.
And we learn a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good, MashaAllah. And when you grow up, what would you like to become? What job would you like to do when you grow up? Is there something that you have in mind or you haven't decided yet?
Haven't decided
Okay,
yet.
MashaAllah, very good. And who do we have next? Saleha. MashaAllah. Saleha, how are you? Are you okay? You can talk if you like, Saleha. And how old are you, Saleha?
7.5.
MashaAllah, you're 7.5. And you also go to Islamic Shakhsiya Foundation.
Yes.
Which year are you in?
Year 3.
You're in year 3, MashaAllah. And what's your favorite subject in school?
Math.
You like maths? Okay. What's 1 + 1 take away 2?
Take away 2.
Yeah. 1 + 1 take away 2.
0.
Very good, MashaAllah. Very good. And what's your least favorite subject?
Science.
Science. Why don't you like science? Is boring? Is difficult? You keep on blowing things up by mixing the wrong chemicals?
No. Because sometimes we carry on doing the same thing.
You carry on doing the same thing.
And we don't do it all the time.
And you don't do all the time. I think I'm going to have to tell your head teacher about that to make science more interesting. I think we need to get more lizards, more hamsters, and more goldfishes into your science lab.
No.
No? No? You sure? A big lizard. So everyone can say, look, that's a lizard. No? Okay. Saleh, we're going to come back to you. We're going to get some more information out of you about your school. And finally, we have Ahmad. MashaAllah. Ahmad, how old are you?
I'm 9.
You're 9, MashaAllah. And, well, I'm 9 as well. So we're the same age. What's your favourite... What do you love about your school?
That we have very nice teachers.
Yeah. Who's your favourite teacher?
My own teacher.
Your own teacher. And why?
Because...
I thought I was your favourite teacher.
But you're not my real teacher.
Because I'm not your real teacher, that's why I'm not your favourite teacher?
Yeah.
Oh, alright, okay. I'm a bit sad. Okay. Who's your favourite teacher and why?
My teacher is my own favourite teacher because she does very fun things for us in the class.
Oh, okay. And what are these fun things?
Like what in one science lesson we got to see how bubbles came, and we got to get a straw and put it in some water in a cup and blow it. And
MashaAllah.
Well, it was very fun when we done that.
MashaAllah. That's what we like, isn't it? When something is fun, it's easy to learn, isn't it? Yeah, okay. And MashaAllah, every show we started with recitation, we have introduced our guests, but there's one thing that we haven't done on the show so far, and that's introduce our topic. And every show we always have a topic, and today's topic is going to be about good manners. And in Arabic, the word for good manners or etiquette we can say is akhlaq. So today's show is about good manners. Why? Because Islamic Shakhsiya Foundation is all about developing an Islamic identity, an Islamic personality, most importantly Islamic manners. Right. Zubair, Saleh, Ahmad, when we say manners, when we say akhlaq, when we say good manners, what do we mean by that? Saleh?
You have to be so good and patient.
Yeah. And Ahmad.
We can do good things to get reward to go to Jannah, and we get more respected, and you get treated well.
Very good, mashallah. And Zubair, what do you think, who should show good manners? Is it just for the imam in the mosque? Is it just for the teachers, or?
Oh, it's for everyone. For
everyone. Everyone, we should all have good manners. We should all treat people in the right way, as shown to us by our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Do you have a hadith about this, Zubair, or a poem, something?
Yeah, I have a poem.
Yeah, let's listen to your poem.
And it's about neighbours.
It's about neighbours, yeah? Okay.
For your neighbour, lend a hand. Show them that you understand. They have rights we must protect. Show them kindness and respect. For your neighbours, try to care. When they're troubled, help repair. Lend an ear and listen to. If they're worried, help them through. For your neighbours, give a smile. Spend time with them for a while. Look after your neighbour's need, and Allah will reward your deeds.
MashaAllah. And did you write that yourself?
No.
No? Do you know who wrote it? Do you know the person who wrote it?
No.
Okay, so where did you find this poem, Zubair?
I went on the internet.
MashaAllah.
And then wrote Islamic poems.
Yeah.
And then this came out, and it said Islamic, and you could choose many things, and then I choose Islamic manners.
MashaAllah.
Then I found this.
Okay, so did you find many poems, or was that the only poem you found on Islamic manners?
No, I found many poems.
Why did you choose this one out of the rest?
Because this one is very nice, and is about Islamic manners.
Okay, that's good, fantastic. And this poem was all about neighbours. Does everyone know their neighbours?
Yes.
Yeah, do you know neighbours on both sides? And if you live in a flat upstairs and downstairs?
No.
No?
I don't know one of my neighbours.
But you know the other neighbour?
Yeah.
Saleh? Maybe.
I know my neighbours.
You know your neighbours. And Zubair?
I know like 3 of them.
You know 3 of them, mashallah. Maybe, yes, do I know? I know the neighbours on the left and the right, and the guy who lives opposite, who's a solicitor. So we know all our neighbours, mashallah. How should we treat our neighbours, Ahmed?
We should treat them kindly. If they're non-Muslim, you can treat them kindly to show how Muslims act, and they might even become Muslim.
MashaAllah. Saleh, is there, if my neighbor hasn't got any food and I have a big pot of food, what should I do?
Share some.
Share some. Fantastic. And Zubair, do you think anything else that we should do for our neighbors?
Just treat them as you like. You should treat them how you want people to treat you. Like, treat them nicely.
MashaAllah, that's very, very good. Very, very good. Ahmed, did you have a hadith for us? Does anyone? Because we had one poem from Zubair who also did some recitation for us, and I know Ahmed, you know one hadith, don't you?
Yeah.
Can you tell us your hadith?
The hadith is about how good manners are.
Yeah.
And the hadith is that you should gain good deeds and you should forbid the bad.
Yeah.
So that means like the good things, you should do more of the good things.
Yeah.
And you should try and stay away from the bad things.
All right. Saleh, can you tell us what are good things?
Like, if your neighbor was sick,
Yeah.
you could like help them. Or if you have a neighbor that's like that can't really walk, you should like help it walk or take it to the doctor.
MashaAllah, very, very good. MashaAllah. And what else can we, apart from our neighbors, what are other good deeds that we can do, Zubair?
We could read the Quran and learn some things from it, also from the hadith.
MashaAllah.
And we could follow the Prophet ﷺ sunnah.
Yeah.
And many other things.
Fantastic, fantastic. Does anyone know what is sunnah? When we say to follow the Prophet sunnah? Yeah. Ahmed, do you know?
Sunnah is what the Prophet ﷺ left behind for us to follow.
Oh, MashaAllah, that's right. That's right. That is very, very nice thing to say. What the Prophet ﷺ left behind for us to follow. And I remember reading a hadith the other day that is said to the nearest meaning in Hilyatul Awliya, was narrated that the Prophet ﷺ said that the Anbiya, the prophets, do not leave behind any wealth, but what they leave behind is knowledge. So the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ is knowledge about what he said, how he acted, and the things that he approved of. Saleh, can you tell us some things which are sunnah to do? Like, is brushing your teeth sunnah?
Yes.
What's the sunnah way to brush our teeth? What do we use to brush our teeth?
I don't know what it's called.
Do you know what it looks like?
Yes.
What does it look like?
It looks like quite brown.
Yeah. Looks like a branch of a tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you know what's it called, Zubair? What do we call that?
It's called a miswak.
It's called a miswak. Can we use the miswak too?
Brush our teeth.
Brush our teeth. Yeah. Is this part of Islamic manners to brush our teeth?
Yes.
Yeah. Saleh, why?
Because the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ done it when.
That's right. And sometimes when we're speaking to someone, we go, "Hey brother, assalamu alaikum, are you okay?" And he's talking to us and we're thinking, oh my God. So it's always good to brush our teeth or to use miswak. So when we're talking to someone, they're not dying like that. Yeah? Okay. Saleh, what do you love about school?
It's so interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And the teachers are so kind. And they work so hard to make us learn.
Yeah. And Zubair, if you could change something about your school, what would you change?
I will change, not many things, but I'll change how have a order.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
I mean by that we have when the teacher makes us a chart, and then she tells us that's your job and then that's your job, and then each of us could do it.
Very good, mashallah. Very, very good. Ahmed, do you have any reciters? Do you like? Before, I just want to talk to the audience and tell them, mashallah, we get some wonderful things from our guest here today about akhlaq, about manners, about how we should act. We always remind our viewers, if you'd like to call in and contribute, tell us about what you think is good manners, what do you think as Muslims, the way we should act. If you want to tell us a nasheed, a song about Islamic manners, a poem that you've written about Islamic manners, a hadith that you know about manners, then do give us a call and let us know. We'd love to hear from you. What do you think, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. So far, what we spoke about neighbours, we spoke about hadith,
the Sunnah of the Prophet,
and the Sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We spoke about neighbours, but what about mum and dad? How should we treat mum and dad?
We could treat our mum and dads very kindly because they're the one who brought us up. If we didn't have either one, we wouldn't have. It's not going to be very nice, because if you didn't have your father, you're not going to have a very nice house, or you might even be poor. And if you didn't have your mum, you won't even be alive, because she's the one that had pain, and she's the one that had to take you out of the tummy and like that.
MashaAllah. Very good, Ahmad. And Saleh, do you have any brothers and sisters?
5 brothers.
You have 5 brothers and you're the only sister. So if anyone starts and you've got 5 brothers, 5 big brothers gonna come starting on my little sister. Yeah? MashaAllah. What's the way that, how should we treat our brothers and our sisters? Well, how should you treat your 5 brothers, and how should your 5 brothers treat you?
You should treat them very good, and if they tell you, like, could you get me something please, like a juice or a fork, you shouldn't say no. You should go do it.
And if someone does something for us, how do we thank them Islamically? What do we say?
Doing something for them.
So if I bring you this and I give it to you and you want to thank me, how would you thank me?
Do something for you.
Yeah, that's rare. And sometimes we say something, we say
Jazakallah.
Jazakallah khairan, isn't it? May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you a good reward. Yeah? Very good. Zubair, we recite some Quran. We spoke about everyone else. Is there any way that we should act towards the Quran? How should we act towards the Quran? What's the most important thing about the Quran that we should do?
We should learn from the Quran many things.
Yeah.
For example, we should learn manners.
Yeah.
And the Quran tells us some stories of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And the Sahabas, and it gives us many information.
MashaAllah. In the Quran, Ahmad, can you mention to us a name of a prophet who's mentioned in the Quran?
Isa alayhi salam.
Isa alayhi salam. And what is the other name for Isa? What other name is Isa alayhi salam known as? That's right. You're just about to say it.
John.
Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus.
Isa alayhi salam, peace be upon him. In English they say Jesus. In Portuguese they say Jesus. Saleh, can you name any other prophets?
Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
That's right. But Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is called Ahmad in the Quran as well. Do you know any famous prophet who's mentioned in the Quran? Saleh. There's one prophet who's got a very similar name to yours.
Saleh.
That's right, mashallah. Saleh alayhi salam. And finally to you, Zubair, can you mention one prophet?
Musa alayhi salam.
Musa alayhi salam. And mashallah, so that's the end of the first segment. We're going to go to a break now, inshallah. And just before I mention that, yes, we have a prophet mentioned who's called Saleh alayhi salam in the Quran. And amazingly, our producer who produces it, so his name is also Saleh. So guys, jazakallah khair. The show went really quickly in just the first part. We're going to have some more pupils of Islamic Shakhsiya Foundation with us in the second segment of the show. So don't go too far. We'll see you soon, inshallah. Okay, assalamu alaikum. Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to the second part of your favorite show, Rainbow Kidz. And mashallah, all our guests today are from Islamic Shakhsiya Foundation. And in the first segment, we already saw the documentary about Islamic Shakhsiya Foundation. We've got 3 more guests in the studio, so let's find out who they are and let's get on with the show. Today's show is about good manners. It's about akhlaq, it's about good manners, it's about how we should treat one another, how we should behave. So let's start. First we have Zainab. MashaAllah. Assalamu alaikum, Zainab. How are you?
Fine.
Yeah. Is it your first time on the show?
Yes.
How are you feeling? Are you nervous? Are you scared? Ooh.
A bit.
Just a bit scared. Why?
Because I've never been on a TV show before.
And is it scary in the studio? Do we have grizzly bears in here? No? No. Okay, fantastic.
Grizzly bears.
And how old are you, Zainab?
I'm 7 years old.
You're 7 years old. And next to you we have?
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim, you look like 21 to me. How old are you?
5.
You're 5? Not 4. You're 5. Not 6. You're 5. Are you sure?
I'm nearly 6.
You're nearly 6. And when are you going to be 6?
I don't know.
You don't know? Someone has told you you will be 6, but they haven't told you when. That's not right, is it? No? Okay, fantastic. And what do you love about school, Ibrahim?
It's fun.
It's fun, yeah? And what's so fun about school?
We play.
What do you play?
Games.
What kind of games do you play?
Hopscotch.
Okay. I'm going to ask you a bit more about these games that you play in school. And who do we have next?
Rufayda.
Rufayda, mashallah. And how old are you, Rufayda?
11.
11. And have you been on our show before?
No.
No? Are you feeling nervous?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Why? What's happened? Were you feeling nervous before?
Yeah.
Why were you feeling nervous?
Because it's my first time on the show.
Your first time. Look, you know, this show, it's all about being loud, talking like a grizzly bear. Yeah? So everyone at home can hear you and say, that's a grizzly bear. Yeah? Which year are you in, Rufayda?
Year 6.
You're in year 6? Yeah, I can't hear you, so you've got to speak louder, you've got to speak like a man. Yeah? Like a pirate. You've got to speak like a pirate. Yeah? Okay. You are in year 6. Yeah? MashaAllah. And you've been in Islamic Shakhsiya School for 4 years?
1 year.
You've only been there for 1 year? And how do you like?
From September.
From September. And how do you like your school?
I like it a lot.
Yeah? Do you like it more than your old school?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. I'm going to get back to you. Let's quickly take this caller and then we're going to find out a bit more about Ibrahim. Okay? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
I'm Taslima from Birmingham, your regular caller from before.
Mashallah. Taslima, how are you? Are you going to recite in the sheet for us?
Yes, I am. Okay, I was on a holiday, that's why I missed your show.
Mashallah. Where did you go, Taslima?
I went to Bangladesh.
Bangladesh, that beautiful country. I need to go myself. My auntie keeps on calling me saying, when are you going to come? Yeah. Which nasheed are you going to sing for us?
Shah Medina.
MashaAllah. Let's listen to this nasheed. Shall we listen to this nasheed? Yeah? Let's listen to your nasheed.
Shah Medina, Shah Medina, yes, get up, Givani, Sari Nabi, Tere, Dar ke Savali, Shah Medina, Shah Medina, Jalwe Sari, Tere.
What's happened there? We've lost the caller. Unfortunately. Oh my God. I think someone pulled the cord out or something. But mashallah, that was Taslima, that was very, very nice. Taslima, we have her call in nearly every show. And every show she always sings a very, very nice nasheed for us. Let's take another caller. Maybe they can sing a nasheed for us as well. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Hello?
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Hello?
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Can I ask who's calling? And if I can ask you to put
I'm calling Ruman.
A Ruman?
Yeah.
Okay. And what would you, are you gonna sing a nasheed for us or tell us something about today's show?
I'm gonna
sing, not sing. I'm gonna.
Can we ask you just put your TV volume down a bit?
Yes. I'm saying Surah Asla.
Okay, Ruman, you know what it is? We have another show. We have another show for Quran recitation. I think it's on a Friday. And we always have Quran recitation for that show. We only have Nasheed or Nasiha talking about our topic for this show. Do you want to tell us something about our topic? Our topic is about good manners, how we should behave with people.
I think you should behave nice and not silly and you should be nice to people.
Jazakallah khair. And can I ask, how old are you?
I'm 7.
You're 7 years old. Jazakallah khair for that. And hopefully we hope to have you on the show one day, because mashallah you spoke to us very clearly and you gave us some very beautiful advice there. Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum. Let's go on to the next call. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Hello?
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Can I ask who's calling?
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Sorry brother, we have another show which is just for Quran recitation, and we only like people to go on that show because we have an expert of tajweed on that show. So if you could call in when that show comes on. This show is all about nasheed and it's about nasiha. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum. Right guys, we've had a few callers there and I don't know where we are in the show, but we had Taslima who phoned in from Birmingham. Yeah, all the way from Birmingham. She always calls in. And she was singing a nasheed and we lost the line halfway through. Shall we sing her a nasheed?
Yeah.
Yeah? Which nasheed are you guys going to sing?
Muhammad Nabina.
Muhammad Nabina? I thought it was, what was the nasheed?
Adhal Islam.
Adhal Islam lana dinun, is it?
Dinun.
Okay, I might have to join in. Okay, let's listen to the nasheed, yeah? Okay? Shall I start you on? I'll start you off, so I'll say 3, 2, 1. When I say 1, you start after that, okay?
Okay.
Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Are you sure, Ibrahim? You look like you're sleeping.
I'm not leaving.
You're not sleeping, okay? 3, 2, 1, go.
الإسلام لنا دينا وجميع الكون لنا وطنا توحيد الله لنا نوعا عددنا الروح له سكنا الكون يزول ولا تمحى في الدهر سحائف سؤددنا بنيت في الأرض مساجدنا والبيت الأول كعبتنا وأول بيت نحفظه بحياة الروح ويحفظنا علم الإسلام على الأيام شعار المجد بملتنا.
Is that it? That is such a beautiful nasheed, and it was sung beautifully, especially by Ibrahim. He went quiet, then he jumped in, then he went quiet, then he jumped in. Yeah, very, very good. Such a beautiful poem, beautiful nasheed. أول البيت في الإسلام كعبتنا نحفظه, we protect it. Yeah, very, very beautiful. Where did you guys, are you in a choir? Do you have a band? No? Ibrahim, are you sure? You look like you play the guitar or something. You sure? Zainab, you look like you do drums. He's the guitar. Rufaid is like the singer. No? Okay, where did you learn this nasheed?
From school.
From
long ago.
No, not long ago.
Long ago.
Long ago. Was it 10 years ago?
No.
MashaAllah. And who taught you this nasheed?
The school.
The school taught you you went up to the school and the school started singing, or did a teacher teach you?
Teacher.
MashaAllah. And was it to the whole school?
Yeah.
Yeah? And what was it for? Just to learn a nasheed?
It was because it was a presentation day.
Ah, MashaAllah. And who came to the presentation?
Parents.
All our parents.
All the parents.
Parents.
Family.
And family.
And family.
And family. And so did your parents see you sing, Ibrahim? They didn't? Who came to see you sing?
Dad.
Your dad. There you go. Someone came to see you sing. And what did you like about that day, Ibrahim?
Fun.
It was fun, yeah? I've got that. I get the same thing. It was fun. School is fun. School wasn't fun in our days. No, there was 50 of us and we used to all be together in one small room. Yeah? And we used to sit on one chair. That's how it is. Let's listen to some hadith. I think someone's going to say hadith. Who's going to say the hadith?
Me.
You're going to say hadith? And Zainab, are you going to say hadith?
Yeah.
So who should we listen to first? Zainab? Yeah? Why Zainab? Because she's younger than us, isn't she? So we should let the young people go first. Yeah? Zainab, you're going to tell us a hadith? Do you want to tell us the hadith?
It's about your guests and your neighbors.
Okay.
من كان يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر فليقل خيرا ومن كان يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر فليكرم جاره ومن كان يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر فليكن ضيفا.
And do you have the English translation of that?
No.
The one who believes in Man yu'minu billahi?
There was another girl, Rahma, she was supposed to say that.
Okay. Do you want to say the hadith again? In Arabic, yeah.
من كان يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر
فليقل. The one who believes in the day of judgment, who believes in Allah and the day of judgment, yeah.
فليقل خيرا أو يصمت.
Okay. He should do good or he should say good or be quiet, yeah. And then?
ومن كان يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر.
The one who believes in Allah and the day of judgment.
فليكرم.
Yeah.
فليكرم جاره.
He should show kindness, I think, to his neighbors, I think, yeah. And then?
ومن كان يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر.
And the one who believes in Allah and the last day.
فليكرم ضيفا.
And he should honor his guest. MashaAllah, very, very beautiful. Rufayda, we let Zainab go first. Why?
Because she's younger than me.
And how should we act towards our young people?
Kindly.
Kindly, yeah? And how else? What else should we do?
Respect, because they're little.
So. Yeah. And maybe sometimes, you know, if I'm naughty, because I'm younger than you, you know, have to forgive me and say, you know, don't do that again, you naughty boy. Yeah? Very good. You also have a hadith, don't you? Before we hear your hadith, do you have a poem for us as well?
A poem?
A poem?
Yeah, I do.
Fantastic. We've got a poem and a hadith. There's a caller, so I'm going to take the call and then we'll come back to your hadith and your poem, yeah? Okay? Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
MashaAllah. Can I ask who's calling?
What?
Can you just put your television volume down? Yeah, fantastic. Can I ask what your name is?
My name is Sulaiman.
MashaAllah. Sulaiman, where are you calling from?
London.
MashaAllah. And which nasheed or what would you like to say to us?
A hadith.
MashaAllah. Tell us a hadith.
قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم سم الله طوبى من أهلي.
Yep, is that the hadith, Sulaiman?
Yeah.
And what's the English translation of the hadith?
Say in the name of Allah before you eat and eat with your right hand.
MashaAllah, Jazakallah khair, that's really good. Because good manners isn't just about being kind to people, it's also the way we behave and the way the things we do. Sulaiman, how old are you?
7.
7, MashaAllah, that's very good. You know the hadith in Arabic as well. Jazakallah khair for calling in. That was excellent. Jazakallah, assalamu alaikum. Wasn't that wicked? Yeah. MashaAllah. That was really good, wasn't it? Yeah. 7 years. Oh, you're 7 as well, you Zainab. 7.5. That was really nice. She knew the hadith and the English translation. And he's still on the phone. Fantastic, Sulaiman. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum. Rufayda, you're going to tell us a hadith, aren't you? Yeah. Do you want to tell us the hadith?
Those of you who will be closest to me on the judgment day will be who have the best manners.
MashaAllah. Those who will be close to whom?
Prophet Sallallahu.
The Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam are the people with the best manners. Yeah? Okay. So not the people who burp and who do, you know, some people who are nice. And you got a poem for us, isn't it? What's your poem all about?
Allah loves children who cares for others, who do deeds of kindness to sisters and brothers, like lending a hand to somebody hurt, like smiling at him and saying a kind word, happily sharing with girls and with boys one's favourite things like books and like toys, like sending flowers to somebody ill, a visit to him will be nicer still. There are many things we can do for each other to make life happy for our sisters and brothers.
That was really nice, but you said it so quickly, I was trying to grab the words like that. Can I hear it one more time, but slightly, like you got to slow down a bit for like old people like me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Allah loves children who cares for others, who do deeds of kindness to sisters and brothers, like lending a hand to somebody hurt, like smiling at him and saying a kind word, happily sharing with girls and boys one's favourite things like books and toys, like sending flowers to somebody ill, and a visit to him will be nicer still. There are many things we can do for each other to make life happy for our sisters and brothers.
MashaAllah. And who wrote this poem, Rufayda?
Me.
You wrote it, and what inspired you to write this poem?
Like because my neighbours, like, they're really kind, so I thought of this.
MashaAllah. Shall we give a wave out to your neighbours? Yay! No? I'm the only one waving to your neighbours. You should all come on, guys, let's wave. This is to Rufayda's neighbours. We're all waving and say, bring us some cake and tea as well, because we're going to visit Rufayda in her house.
Sweets.
And sweets. And sweets. Not too many, because my teeth, I need to use the miswak on it.
Even mine.
Oh, and yours as well. Ibrahim, you're 5 years old, yeah? What do you love about school? You told me it's fun, but what makes it so fun?
Doing homework.
Doing homework? Oh my God, doing homework? Did you just say doing homework is fun? Are you sure? What's so fun about homework?
Writing.
Yep.
Adding.
Yep.
Plusing.
Okay, you like adding. Okay, if I have 4 fingers and I add that to my hand, what do I have?
5.
5 what?
5 fingers.
No, wrong. I cannot have 5 fingers. I will still have 4 fingers and a
1.
And a thumb. That's
And a
right.
thumb.
4 fingers and a thumb. But you're right, 5. Very good, very good. And what's the thing that you don't really like about school and you might want to change it? Is it the breaks are too small? There should be a bigger lunch break. Yeah? I'm going to tell the head teacher there should be a bigger lunch break. Yeah? And who's your favorite teacher in school? Or all of them? They're all your favorite?
Fazia.
That's the head teacher, Sister Fauzia. No?
Fazia.
Fazia, but not Sister Fauzia. Oh, I'm going to tell her that. Fazia is your favorite. Okay, I won't. Fazia is your favorite teacher, yeah? Okay, mashallah. It's a big wave to Miss Fazia. You are Ibrahim's favorite teacher officially. Yeah? Okay, mashallah. And when you grow up, Ibrahim, what would you like to do? Would you like to be an astronaut?
Fire engine man and pilot.
You want to be a fire engine man and a pilot? Wow. MashaAllah.
And a knight.
Wow. Oh, MashaAllah. Zainab, what would you like to be when you grow up?
A doctor.
You want to be a doctor? Why?
Because sometimes my sisters and brothers get sick, then I can help them.
Ibrahim, do you want to say something? What would you like to say?
Because if somebody's sick, you help them.
Yeah.
Sick, I mean.
That's why it's always good to have a doctor, isn't it? Yeah? And Rufayda, would you like to be a fire engine man or woman? Or would you like to be a pilot? Or would you like to be a doctor? What would you like to do when you grow up?
You forgot a knight too.
And a knight. What would you like to do when you grow up?
I want to be a beautician.
You want to be a beautician? MashaAllah, very good. Why is the question?
What is a beautician?
What is a beautician, Rufayda? Do you want to explain to us?
It's like you give like massages to the face or
Okay. Yeah.
Like cream stuff.
Okay, you give creams to the face and massage it and stuff, and maybe a hot towel as well to clear the pores out. I know about this stuff as well, you know. I don't use the creams, I just know about it. Yeah, very, very good, mashallah. Zainab, what's your favorite subject in school?
Science.
You like science? I think we had Saleh. Saleh's favorite was maths, but she didn't like science because they don't do enough science. That's why she doesn't like science.
Why do you like science?
Do you like science? You don't?
Because we don't do it.
Oh, you don't do it? That's why. So, Zainab, you do science. Why do you like science?
Because we do experiments.
You do experiments. Let's take a call. I'm going to find out about these experiments. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Hello, assalamu alaikum. Hello, assalamu alaikum. Hello. Yeah, hello, assalamu alaikum. Yeah. Alright. Aye, we got him. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Calling?
Saima.
Do you say Saima?
Yeah.
Saima, where are you calling from?
London.
From London. And are you going to sing a nasheed for us?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, which nasheed are you going to sing for us?
I'm not gonna sing.
Okay.
I'm gonna read.
Oh, you're gonna read a nasheed, or you're gonna do a poem for us? Yeah?
Surah.
A surah. Simon, we have another show for a surah. That's I think on a Friday at 5 p.m. And because we have a tajweed teacher on that show, we want people to recite on that show on Friday 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you wanna today's Jazakallah khair for calling in, and hopefully we'll have you on the show on Friday to recite. Give us a call on Friday, yeah? Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum. Right, guys, we're going to come to a break very, very quickly, right? We found out a few things today. We found out about neighbors. We found out about sharing. We had a beautiful, beautiful nasheed, which Ibrahim, especially Ibrahim, sang very, very beautifully. Zainab, quickly, can you tell us, because we had Sulaiman who phoned in. I want to give a big wave to Sulaiman. Sulaiman. Because Sulaiman told us about eating, isn't it? That we should say Bismillah when we eat, or we should say Bismillah when we do any good actions. Zainab, do you know the dua for before we eat?
Yeah, no. No.
No? Do you know any other dua before we do something?
How
about when we go to sleep?
I know that.
Yeah, do you know what that dua is? Yeah, can you tell us?
Allahumma bismika abudu wa ahya.
MashaAllah. Ibrahim, which dua are you going to tell us?
The sleeping one.
What's the sleeping? We just had the sleeping one. Do you want to tell us the one for? What's that one? Tell us.
Allahumma.
Yeah.
I mean Bismillah.
Yep. Wa ala.
Wa anna.
Wa ala baraka.
Wa ala baraka.
Tilla. Yeah, that's very good. And when we eat, why should we not say Allahumma bi ismika amutu wa ahya?
Because it's for the night.
That's right, because when we eat it, we don't want that to happen, do we? Yeah? Okay. And finally, we have Rufaida. So Rufaida, you're very nervous when the show started, but now you're not feeling so nervous anymore. No. No? Do you think you can sit in this show from next week and do the show?
Yeah.
You can sit in this chair?
I don't want to.
Okay, folks, we might have a new presenter in about 2 weeks' time.
I don't want to.
No,
I don't want to come.
Why not, Ibrahim?
Because I'm shy.
Because you're shy. You're shy. Because you're shy. All right then. Okay, we're gonna have to bring you back. Yes, go. Yes, Ibrahim.
And after when this finishes, I'm going to my nan's.
You're going to your nan's. Do you want to give a wave to your nan? Yeah. Ibrahim is gonna come very soon. Hide all the sweets. Yeah. Okay, fantastic.
No, after when this finishes.
Yeah, after when it finishes. That's when they should hide the sweets. Yeah, fantastic. Jazakallah khair, guys. It's wonderful having you guys on the show.
Are you going?
We are going to go on a little tea break when we have some tea and some coffee and some biscuits. And then we'll be back after that. So, Jazakallah.
We going now?
We are going. Do you want to come with me? Yeah? Okay, Jazakallah khair. We'll see you after the break, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the third and the final segment of this week's Rainbow Kids, mashallah. We've had some wonderful guests on our show so far. They're all from Islamic Shakhsiya Foundation. If you want to find out what Islamic Shakhsiya Foundation is all about, you haven't watched the documentary, then go to www.isfnet.org.uk, and we have 3 more students again from Islamic Shakhsiya Foundation. Let's find out who they are. And just to remind our viewers at home, today's show, the topic is about akhlaq. It's about good manners. It's about the way we behave with people, the way Allah and His Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam have taught us to behave with people. So let's start. Who do we have here first?
Hussam.
Hussam, how old are you?
8.
You're 8 years old, mashallah. And those of us who are watching at home, you can see that's not a blanket there. Is that a blanket, Hussam?
No.
What is that?
It's a piece of paper with names and things what you have to do when you have to do good deeds and bad deeds. Okay, I'm going to ask you about this piece of paper, this poster that you've created, who made it and what's it all about in detail, okay? You're 8 years old, Hussam? Yep. Yes. And how long have you been at Islamic Shakhsiya Foundation? Since nursery, 1 year, 2 years? 4 years.
4 years, mashallah. And who's your favorite teacher? Or they're all of them are your favorite teachers? Yeah. You can't pick one up, they're so good. Yeah? And what's your favorite subject then? Maths and English. Mashallah, maths and English. Why maths and English together? Because maths is tricky and English is nice because you can write stories, things like that. Mashallah, wonderful, Hussam. 8 years old, did you say? Yeah? Fantastic, wonderful. Hussam, today's show is all about good manners, right? What are good manners? Things like when your mom tells you to something, and you're playing around or doing something. When she calls you, you should just drop everything and run to her. Mashallah. And you should listen to your teachers, like your mother, and when they say something, you have to listen. You shouldn't mess about. And do you always listen to your mum and your teachers, Hussam? Yes. You do? Are you sure? Sometimes. Sometimes. I thought so. No, mashallah, you're a good boy, aren't you? Yeah? Mashallah, very good. And next we have Ruqayya, isn't it? Yeah, Ruqayya, how old are you? 7. You're 7 years old. Is Hussam in the same year as you or 1 year above? Same year. He's in the same year. Are you in the same class? Yes. MashaAllah. And so, who is your favorite teacher? All of them. All of them. Very good, MashaAllah. Very, very good. And then, do you also like maths and science? No? Or maths and English? What's your favorite subject? Science. Science. Why do you like science? Because you get to do experiments. You do experiments. What experiments have you done so far? We made magnets. You made magnets, MashaAllah, very, very good. And do you have Arabic classes in school? Yes. Yep. And who teaches Arabic classes? Or Tajweed? Do you have both Tajweed and Arabic? Tajweed's on Friday and Arabic Sundays. MashaAllah, very, very good. And finally we have? Rahna. Rahna. And how old are you, Rahna? 7. 7. What's your favorite thing about school? Do you have one thing that you really love about school? Yeah, what is that one thing that you love? Getting stars. Getting stars. Wow, you get stars? And why do you get stars? For doing good things. For doing good things, yeah? Okay. Now tell me about this thing that you have here. You got to speak up loudly. What's the way that we speak? We speak like a pirate. Rawr. No, we don't speak like a pirate, do we? No. Okay. What is this that you have here, and who made this? We made it as a class. You made it as a class? So the whole class. And how many people in your class? 11. 11. Can we name everyone? Yes. Who are they? Let's name them. 11 people. Who are they? Zainab. Zainab. Saleh. Saleh. Abdullah. Abdullah. Dawood. Dawood. Yusuf. Yusuf. Sarah, Ruqayya, Rahna, Hussain, Alwiya, and finally? Is there one more person? Have we forgotten somebody?
No.
No, we haven't. We mentioned everybody? Am I not in your class? No, I'm not in your class, am I? No. Alright, fantastic. So everyone in your class made this, and what is this poster all about?
It's about good deeds.
About good deeds?
The ones on the tree are good, and the ones on the floor are bad deeds.
So the ones which are on the tree, on the branch of the tree, are good deeds.
And this is the goodest one.
That's the best deed. And what is the best deed?
To believe in Allah.
To what is that? To believe in Allah. And all the ones on the floor, what are they?
Bad deeds.
So shall we mention some bad deeds, things that we don't do?
Yeah.
Do you want to mention one each? So Hussain, do you want to mention it first?
Never listen to your parents.
Not listening to your parents. Ruqayya.
Lie.
Lying. Rahna. Fighting. Yeah. Okay. So let's mention 2 good deeds each, right? Rahna, you want to mention 2 good things that we should do. We know the best thing to do is?
Believe in Allah.
To believe in Allah is the best good deed, isn't it?
You need to believe in the prophets of Islam.
Yep. The prophets of Islam, yeah? Okay. And what else? What is a good thing that we should do?
You need to pray to Allah.
Need to pray to Allah. And Ruqayya, can you mention something good?
Respect your parents.
Respecting parents, yep. And anything else?
Be kind to animals.
Be kind to animals, yeah? Okay. And Hussain?
Listen to your parents and listen to your teachers.
Yeah. You said being kind to animals. I think there's a nasheed. There was a chickmunk climb up a tree. Do you know this nasheed? No?
No.
By Dawood Wonsby Ali? No? Animals love to hear Quran, it's called. And if you want to buy that CD or any good CD from any of our nasheed artists, because we have so many nasheeds on the show, go to any Islamic bookshop which has a good range and buy CDs that people are producing to support our artists. That's what we say, isn't it, guys? Eh? Okay. And did you hear this nasheed Adal Islam Lana Dinun? And you guys know it as well?
Yeah.
I might get you guys to sing it as well.
We all did it, like the whole school.
The whole school did it?
We did it on...
For the presentation?
Yeah.
Okay. So you mentioned being kind to Quran, to animals. Has anyone got any pets?
No.
No?
I used to.
What pet did you used to have?
Goldfish.
You had a goldfish. And did it like escape? Like Finding Nemo? Did it escape?
No.
No? What happened?
My brother put a lot of food and then my mum had to clear the bowl.
Okay.
We had 4, then each of them died except mine.
Yeah. Okay. And then what happened to your one?
My one died after my dad bought and some other fish, silver ones for my brothers.
Okay. So you still have fish at home?
No.
No? All the fish are gone now?
Yes.
Alright then. And Hussam, do you have any pets?
No.
I have pets.
I used to have a rabbit.
You used to have a rabbit?
And I used to have a cat, but then my cat died and my rabbit got killed by a fox. We gave it to school and it died. We gave our cat to school to this man. The cat just didn't like him, and it used to be always rough, so it just died. And the rabbit was with the other rabbits.
Yeah.
And the night the fox came and he ate them.
He ate all of them. I have pets, but they don't live in my house. They live outside. I have 2 types of pets. Some of my pets are pigeons, and the other pets are foxes. But I never touch them. Anyway, good manners. Being kind to animals, we said. Believing in Allah. We said listening to mum and dad. Do you know this hadith? Someone came to the Prophet ﷺ and said, "O Prophet of Allah, who should I have the most love for after Allah and His Prophet?" And the Prophet ﷺ said,
"His mum."
Yep. And then the person said, and then after him?
Your mother.
And then he said, and then after that?
Your mom.
And then said, then after that?
Your father.
Your father. MashaAllah. Very, very good. Wonderful. Hussam, do you know any other hadith about being kind?
No.
No? Do you know any hadith? I thought you were going to tell us a hadith. Who was going to tell us a hadith?
Oh yeah, we're going to do it like the same one as Zainab said.
Is it? Let's listen to the hadith.
She's going to translate.
Alright then, so who's going to say the hadith? One of you two.
Us two we're going to say together.
Okay,
in
let's
Arabic,
listen to the hadith.
and she's going to say in English. من كان يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر فليقل خيرا أو ليصمت ومن كان يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر فليقل جارا
ومن كان يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر فليقل ضيفا.
MashaAllah. And Rahna, you're going to give us a translation of that, yeah?
Let whosoever believes in Allah and in the last day either speak good or be silent. Let whosoever believes in Allah and in the last day honor his neighbor. Let whosoever believes in Allah and in the last day honor his guest.
MashaAllah, very, 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 very good. And who taught the class this hadith?
A teacher.
And how many hadiths do you learn?
2.
2. And what's the other hadith?
إنما أعمال بالنيات وإنما لكل امرئ ما نوى فمن كانت هجرته إلى الله ورسوله
فهجرته إلى الله ورسوله ومن كانت
هجرته إليه
للدنيا يصيبها أو امرأة ينكحها and then فهجرته إلى ما هاجر. Rahna, do you know it? Yeah, let's listen to it because it's very tricky, but I'm very, very happy, mashallah, that you guys know these hadiths. Very good. So let's listen to Rahna. Do you remember it? No? Okay, anyway, who knows the English translation?
We haven't learned that one.
You haven't learnt it yet? Okay. Intentions are, how does it start? إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالنِّيَّاتِ. Intentions are actions are dependent on intentions. And for everyone, there is an intention. For everyone is what he has intended. So the one who migrates for Allah and His Messenger, then his migration is for Allah and His Messenger. And the one who has migrated to gain the world, to gain money, to wealth, or to marry a woman, then he has migrated for that which has migrated. Very beautiful hadith, mashallah. Very, very good.
We only know the some of it, the English.
Okay. That's still very, very good, mashallah. Apart from hadith, what else do you learn in your school? Because we know maths, science, English.
Halaqa.
Halaqa. What's halaqa all about? Is it a circle?
Yeah, we do on the carpet. We do about, sometimes we do about the prophets.
Yeah.
And we do about good deeds.
Yeah.
And sometimes we do mind maps about good deeds and bad deeds, what you shouldn't do and what you should do.
Okay. Ruqayya, you want to say something?
We even done a nasheed, our class.
Oh, what was the nasheed?
It's called the 25 Prophets.
So can you guys sing that nasheed for us? Hussain? I think you can. Yeah? Okay. Alright then, you can? Can you? Alright then, let's see.
الصلاة على النبي والسلام على الرسول والأنبياء والمرسلين كلهم مقربون. Blessings be upon Nabi, peace be upon the messenger and the prophets who were sent. All of them were honored. Adam, Idris, Nuh, Saleh, Ibrahim, Lut, Ismail, Ishaq, Yaqub, Yusuf, Ayyub, Shuaib, Musa, Harun, Dhul-Kifl, Daud, Sulaiman, Idris, Yasa, Yunus, Zakaria, Yahya, Isa, والآخر والخ
الخاتم الأبيض محمد المصطفى.
MashaAllah, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And your teacher taught you this?
Yeah, no.
No, who taught you this?
We had to do as a nasheed.
Oh, you had to do as a nasheed. Yeah, Ruqayya?
And we went to another school but was not Muslim and we said it there.
MashaAllah.
We said another nasheed there.
What was the other nasheed that you said?
The 5 pillars of Islam.
Yeah.
Oh, 5 pillars of Islam, mashallah. So that's really, really good. When you get into all of these things, we didn't learn nasheed when we were in school. We learned 1 + 1 is 2, 2 + 2 is 4, and then something I forgot after that. Yeah, but that's really, really good, mashallah. So in Khalaqa, you learn about the stories of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You learn about good manners, good deeds, right? Can anyone tell me a story about the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam when he showed good manners towards someone? Because the whole life, the Prophet, throughout his whole life, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was always good to people. So let's hear one story. You want to say it, Ruqayya?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us the story.
When he was 12, he went trading with his uncle.
Yep.
And at that time, the merchants sometimes cheated the customers.
Yeah.
And he never cheated them. And then he saw a woman, her name was Khadija, and she saw him, and everybody, all the men wanted, she was a widow, and all the men wanted to marry her. And then she saw Muhammad and she liked him, so then she told her servant to tell him, to tell his uncle if she could marry him.
MashaAllah, very, very good. This is how the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam married Khadija radiallahu ta'ala anha, because the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was so trustworthy and he was very truthful, MashaAllah. So today's show, MashaAllah, has been about good manners, because our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam always showed us how to be good, and we should always try to show good manners. And MashaAllah, do you want to pick that up, raise it up so everyone at home can see? MashaAllah, you've done this wonderful piece of art. MashaAllah, it's a poster of a tree, and on the tree are all of the good deeds that we should do. So I'm just going to read a few of them out. We have Taraweeh, we have being good to people, we have fasting, we have zakat, we have taking care of your mom, doing dua, making prayer, taking care of your brother and sister, listening to your elders, people who are older than you, reading Quran, don't snatch, tasbih, sadaqah, and do your wudu, cleanliness, and most important, listen to your teachers, mashallah. Very, very good. And right at the bottom, we have things which are falling off, because these are the bad deeds. And the tree is a believer, and the good things stay on the believer, and the bad things fall down. And talking when your teacher is talking, disturbing your neighbor, lying to people, not listening to mom and dad, wasting water and food, hitting and punching people, teasing others, not worshipping Allah. These are all bad things. Yeah, these are all things that a Muslim should not do. That is wonderful. And the whole class did this, all 11 people. And we named 11 people, haven't we? That is wonderful. Guys, our show has been about good manners, and I've learned so much. And good manners is a part of the life of a Muslim in everything, in the way we treat people, in the way we do actions. But I'm yawning. Why am I yawning?
Sometimes
we yawn. But why? Not because the show was boring. The show was fantastic. But for some of our very, 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 very younger viewers, it's time to sleep. And what is the dua that we say when we go to sleep?
Allahumma bismika amatu wa ahya.
All together, Allahumma bismika amutu wa ahya. So if it's your time to go to sleep now, and you've really enjoyed this show about manners, remember, listen to your parents, listen to your teachers, and be good, because we love good people, don't we? Yeah? Yes. And if it's time for you to go to sleep, then if you need to do your prayers, and Allahumma bi ismika amutu wa ahya, because some people are going to sleep around the world. And those who are going to stay awake, we always say, mashallah, continue staying awake, do your prayers, be good to your parents, be good to each other, and continue watching this program and enjoy, entertain, and learn. Guys, how have you enjoyed this show? Was it nice? Yeah. Was it fantastic? Yeah. Are you going to be back? Yeah? Inshallah. Until next time, Jazakallah khair. It was fun for me as well. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.